I'm back with Season 3 of Beyond Blue Brazil, and we start this season off against the dandiest of dawns, my team, Aberdeen. It's the Premier Sports Cup. We got through last year. Can we do it again? Let's find out, and let's once again go Beyond Blue Brazil. Welcome in. We've been busy. We've hit the transfer market hard. We didn't have a heap of money. We don't have massive transfer budgets, so it's mainly free transfers we're aiming for. We want to set ourselves up for League One this season. Disappointing end to last season, as you will have seen. Just didn't get anything going against Morton. Looking for improvement. Midfield, defence, up front, in goal, wherever I could get it. But we were also hunting for something, and that was Brazilians. And we've landed one. Before we get to that, let's have a look. So we actually started the transfers quite early. Our first transfer in at the end of last season, we did actually pay money for Sam Lovey. Comes in, 19-year-old left back, good mentals, decent physical player. Technicals a bit lacking, especially crossing, which a big part of, our wing backs on attack. They need to be able to cross. But of the right level. We actually brought him in from East Kilbride. Pretty decent pickup there, I think. Joe Chalmers comes in to play numerous midfield roles, and as you may see, he may lead to Fraser Mullen getting less game time. He can take a free kick. His technique is better than Fraser Mullen. I'm thinking we're going to see him mainly in that central midfielder role, but it is worth noting that he can play as a left full back. He's actually crossing's very good. We might change things up. Yeah, that's an option. He's not very quick, but yeah, maybe play out there. But I think we'll probably see him more in the central midfield role. Can take a long shot, so possibly as that attacking midfielder. But we'll see. Possibly box-to-box midfielder as well. Suits him a bit as well, but his finish is a bit poor. I think he's better than what we had. We've added Gary Oliver as our striker option. He's going to play deep line forward. He's a better passer. He's got better vision than what we had. I think he probably pushes McRae aside. He is 28 years old, but at least he's at the right level for this division. I expect him to be the main support striker alongside our poachers, our Luke Mahadis, etc. I think he's done well in pre-season. I quite like him. Can also take a good penalty, which is also important at this level. I don't give up on a man. Harrison Clark does join us from our senior affiliate Livingston. He is also an option for central midfield and defensive midfield. I don't normally want to start developing players for other teams, especially teams in division above and all that, or teams that we're unlikely to maybe get the player at the end of it. But he's a good player for this level, and we need some bodies. Colin Laidlaw is the final loan signing we get, and as you can see, I was drawn in not just by his hair, but acceleration and pace. Another option to play up top as a poacher. Just looks very good for his age, and realistically, he's probably going to develop quite well. Passing 13, if his vision improves, he could probably play a deep line forward role, but gonna give him game time, hopefully up top. St. Johnstone actually wanted him to play as a right mid, so this could be one where we miss out. He might get recalled. Unfortunately, they were unable to budge on that, and I have no intention of playing a right mid. And here's our Brazilian, Luigi Gaspar, formerly of Arsenal. Now I tried to raid Arsenal for the released players, and believe it or not, Luigi, the only one I've managed to land. Pretty happy to have him. He's our first Brazilian, a determined young lad, 19 years old, breakthrough prospect. I think we could possibly develop him. Good passing, decent vision. I want him to play as that DLP role. I think he's as good as what we had there last season for big parts of it, so maybe lacking just a little on the mental side and the technical side, but young guy. If we're going to be able to develop players, we may as well start now, and I think with game time we could see him improve quite quickly, hopefully. Gillespie probably holds down that spot, but it's good having Gaspar as an option. And this is probably the best sign I've managed to make. We get Luke Barfield from Everton. He's released, and I think he's very good. So we've ended up with another option in central midfield. I think this is the central midfield attack player I'd probably go for in terms of my favourite of the options we have. Pushes Campbell Notley right out. Now, £210 a week is not too bad. We got him on a near 3-year contract. I think this is probably our best pickup. I like that he's a Scottish player. I have been trying to raid some of the teams in England because the quality, it just isn't there in Scotland that are willing to join us. League One level players seem to want a lot of money in, or they seem to be older. So we're trying to get a decent balance. You know, we got the Gary Olivers and stuff like that, but we do want some younger players who we could potentially be with us 2, 3, 4 years. And Luke Barfield fills that nicely. I think he's going to be very important for our season. We've loaned out 3 players this season. Every single one a centre back. Ross Pollock, Lennon Watson, and also Kirk Corbett have all gone out on loan, which I think is pretty good. Out on loan already, Lennon Watson and Ross Pollock, the 2 centre backs that were at the club when we joined. Hopefully the game time they get will put them in good stead. Now, Ross Pollock goes to Elgin City, who I thought had come up. They didn't. They actually got stopped in their tracks by Morton, so they remain down in League 2. So we're still in the market for a fair few players. I'm hoping we can get some over the line, but this has been happening to me a lot. We've gone, offered a player, he's accepted the contract. We're getting closer. We're moving forward. It's mere days away from him making a decision. Boom, Rangers want him. He signs for Rangers. Boom, Hamilton want him. He signs for Hamilton. We've seen that over and over. The teams down in England coming in for... We had a guy, we went for him. Nobody was interested. Crawley suddenly came out of nowhere. He signed for Crawley. Work permit rejected. He's just kicking around without a club now. Really disappointing. I'm not saying he would have got a work permit for us, but it seems to happen a time and time again. More so when we get a player on trial. So what I'm going to try and do, we're going to go a bit blind on a couple of transfers and see if that works. I think not having them on trial actually gives you a better chance of signing them, because that's what happened with Luigi. And he wouldn't lie to us, would he? First game of the season in the Premier Sports Cup being Aberdeen is quite exciting. So I'll show you our group. We are Premier Sports Cup Group D is Aberdeen, Arbroath, ourselves, Elgin City and Partick Thistle. Elgin City, count that as a win. Arbroath, I fancy us to get the win there. Aberdeen's going to be very tough. Partick Thistle's going to be very tough. I think we can beat Partick Thistle. Aberdeen, that is to be seen. That could be very tough. We've got them up first. Basically, if we can get a draw or take it penalties, we'll be in a very good spot. Now, Brett Long is currently wanted by Wigan. If they come in with an actual transfer, an actual fee, I would be tempted to go and get a new goalie. Adam's actually still going to be our first choice, but I'm falling out of love with Adam. I just don't think he's good enough for this level. We go into this Aberdeen game. This is the lineup. Adam Desbois in goal, McHattie on the left, Jeff King on the right, Semple in the corner as the centre back pair. Gillespie and Clark will start as the defensive midfield. Chalmers and Butterfield the centre midfield attacking roles. Mahadi and Oliver up top. Oliver is the deep line forward. Mahadi is the poacher. The thinking here is last season we went into this and we managed to surprise teams. I'm hoping we can still have that about us by how far we've come on. I think the midfield looks better. Gillespie, who was our best midfielder last season, I think we've already brought in players that make him look not as good, and I'm hoping that translates to him still being decent and the rest of the players being better, but we'll see. It is a similar sight in the back too, and I've got to say, O'Connor, I'm worried. I'm not sure he's developing. I think it would be quite useful to bring in a better centre back. I'm not saying he won't play this season, but if we could bring in someone a bit stronger to go alongside Semple, that would be my preference. Mullen on the bench, Lovey, Laidlaw, McRae, Watson, McShane and Biabi. Harker, I'd love to sell. I don't think he's good enough. Gaspar needs to be on the bench. Oh, I've noticed that, right. McShane drops out. I kind of want Dalglish in the team as well. I think we'll leave Dalglish out against Aberdeen, but I expect him to get game time this season. Season 3, kicking off in style against the Dandy Dons. I really hope we haven't made too many big changes in the team. I don't think we have. I think the quality should shine through more than anything. We're still out there for more players, so let's see how that goes. I think the way we played was good last season, and obviously we've made the playoffs. If we've added a bit of quality, I need to find that striker who's going to wow us and finish the chances we created. Plenty of games we created and didn't finish, so I don't think Luke Mahadi's the answer. Maybe Gary Oliver linking up with him might be. Jeff King now on the right post, back to Barfield, back to Jeff King. I'd love a cross to go in at some point here. Gillespie. Clark. Oh, that's disappointing. I didn't like that. I didn't like how we had to go all the way back. Clark lays off to King. I thought King was going to try and ping that forward as well. Look at the wing. Oh. Chance to Gillespie. Lifts it forward. Mahadi nods it down. Barfield breaking forward. Oh, he's hit the post. If that is the closest we come, I'll be gutted, because that was beautiful. What? Oh my god. That's not the closest we'll come. We've taken the lead, and it's O'Connor who is just bad mouthing. I don't know if I'll leave that in. Wow. I should say something to the team. Michael Roof now out on the left-hand side, whips it across. Sims in the middle. This boy drops it. That is scary. Adam, me and you, we are not going to get on if that's going to be what you're going to do this season. I'm very concerned. Hedges out to Ramsey. Ramsey's a very good player in real life. Oh dear. Oh, that's a good cross. Oh, Michael Roof heads it wide. Let's calm this down. Cautious. Ramsey puts it back to Hedges, back to Ramsey again. I mean, Ramsey is such a good player. Ferguson, Sims, Campbell, Dianda. Good block by McHattie. Great work from the attacking wing back, and he drives forward. If we can just protect this ball a bit and keep the ball moving like we had it earlier in this match, we'll be delighted. That is really nice. Oh, the Brazilian box actually plays absolutely superb. If you're not playing Brazilian box, give it a try. It is amazing. Oh, Mahadi. It actually looks so good in midfield when it does link up well. You've got enough bodies in there that you have these options. Even our wing backs, see how they don't have the pace and they cut back, pull the ball inside, and then we pass it around a bit. We look way better than we should do. Now, if that's your thing, I'm not saying like it's certainly not an out the box tactic. Don't think you can plug anyone in and you'll get great success, or the one that I play anyway. But it is very fun. I can't go mind complacency. It's Aberdeen, you know. Edinburgh City having a fun time against Celtic B team. 2 injuries. I mean, why am I even focusing on them? Just get us through this game. I'm gonna take off Gillespie. I'm gonna take on Gasper. There's not been a highlight this half so far. King. Oh god. Oliver, chest it down back to King. King on the outside. Can he pull this back? He does. Oliver pulls it back to the edge there. Oh my god. That has not just happened. I'm not going to say he's our token Brazilian, but our Brazilian player has just scored an absolute daisy cutter against Aberdeen in the cup. We are 2-0 up on Aberdeen. It's at home. I'm stunned. I want to take Semple off, but he's too important. I need him to get through this game, and I will rest him against the next team, because this would be a massive start for us. I'm gonna have to praise him. I'm 2-0 up. Ramsey hits the post and it goes out for a goal kick, and we're happy. I am gobsmacked. And the game isn't won. McHattie needs to come off. Sam Lovey's coming on. Butterfield he's only playing a 6.6, but I'm taking on Fraser Mullen. Get us a set piece. I think we've looked absolutely brilliant here. Now, obviously, it's key highlights. We haven't seen too much, but I think both of our goals, okay, one was absolute class. the driven shot, but the first one was well. Oh, it was a set piece, wasn't it? I was way to go. The first one was really well worked. I'm thinking about Torres. Oh dear. Eric Torres grabs a goal. Will it be a consolation, or will this be the beginning of a disappointing collapse? I don't know what to do. Wingback support. We still need the width, right? Yes. Oh God, just get a foot in, lads. Just get this clear. Get a foot in. Somebody. Oh, this is sick. This is really twisted. There you go. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. Somebody blow a whistle. It has to be a flag or something. Oh, it's so disappointing. There was nothing we could do there. I'd made the changes. The changes haven't even been applied. Give us a break, FM. That's ridiculous. I hope we batter them on pens. I hope we take it to pens, and I hope we absolutely smash him. Tight offside, my arse. He's off. He's cut it back. The ball goes back. That's rubbish. He's behind the ball even. He doesn't cut it back. He's behind the ball. Damn it. Penalties. I am furious right now. Right. Gary Oliver steps up first. Chalmers second. All of a sudden, hold on, we've got decent penalty takers. I gotta put Fraser Mullen in there, right? I gotta let the rest work itself out. Oh boy. I'll be behind the goal. Slow it down. Oliver puts it straight through the goalie, and it is scary. It is a scary start. If we can get 2 points off Aberdeen here, as in like beat them in the penalties, it puts us in a real good spot for going for I think even a draw here still puts us in a good spot if we can perform against everyone else. Torres finds the bottom corner. I hate Torres. I have no idea who he is. I hate him. Chalmers stepping up. Another one of our newer, better penalty takers. Oh, chef's kiss. Oh, Joe. Oh, Chef Joe. What a lad he is. Lewis Ferguson. Lines up. Fires it bottom corner, just on the inside of the post. Clark straight up the middle, gives the keeper the eyes. McCrory. You know what I've always said about McCrory? Can't take a pen. I've always said that. I just hope it's true. Oh, keeper. I thought the keeper was going to get there. And just as he dived, it just looked like he got slower and slower. Jeff King. I mean, we're putting up a good fight on pens. Let's see what Jeff can do. He can score. Campbell now. Dean Campbell. Youngster. Oh, he's put a beautiful pen in there. Right. This could go on a while. Fraser Mullen. You know how I feel about him. Come on, Fraser. Don't let me down. Oh. Fraser. You just ended that man's career. He's given him the eyes like no one else. And then he's done some sort of jig there. Right. Ryan Hedges, the Welsh wizard. Ryan, you had a great game in real life the other day. I hope you slip taking this pen. Hedges steps up. Left-footed. Oh, he's buried it. And again, the keeper goes the right way, and he's so close to making a save. Puts the pressure. Oh, Connor, why would he go up next? It should have to. It should pick sensibly. It's trying to do us out of a point here. Oh, I take it all back. It's one of the best penalties of the night. Oh, here's the moment. Tyler Mikita, who was on loan to us last season and barely played, could he hand us the win? Oh, if I know FM, I feel like he might. I feel like this could be it. Like, we know him. We know how he takes pens. That's my thinking. Oh, I can't believe he hasn't saved that. We need a new goalie. I'm going to get a new goalie. That is unacceptable. It is rolled along the ground. Oh, it's disgusting. And now another centre-back has to score a pen. And he hasn't. I mean, it's dreadful. It's really bad. Our goalie is... Our goalie has to change. There's no way we can play this boy this season. He's done. He is done. Unless he steps up here and makes a save, I need a new goalie. This is a missed chance, a missed opportunity. It was right there. We had it in our hands. Really disappointed. Oh my god, it's an unbelievable save. It's a better save than they made. He's gone up with his left hand and pulled that from the top corner, basically. Lovey, new signing, another defender. It's a great penalty. It puts a lot of pressure on Aberdeen now. I hope they're at the worst end of their players. I hope the next lad up is shaking. Because it's Bates, it's a centre-back. Maybe there's a chance. Maybe this is the one. I don't know. He literally did score the other day for Aberdeen. Oh, Adam, could you be a hero? If Adam saves this, I take it back. We go with Adam. Maybe we'll go with Adam. Oh, Bates is milking this. It's not even your stadium, lad. Oh, he's run all the way up. Adam... Come on. He hasn't stopped. He's ran all the way up. He's gone so central. Adam just needs to make a save. Luke Mahadi now stepping up for the Blue Brazil. I don't know how his penalty taking is. It's pretty good. Oh, this is... I'm going to be here all day. This is going to be the only game of this video. The editing of this and the moments I've paused and had to run away and compose myself. Too much for any man. Ramsey. CR22, Calvin Ramsey. Here he comes. I reckon this lad is not going to be at Aberdeen too long in real life. He's very good. He's got a bit of an injury, but he's very, very good. Come on, Adam. Come on, boys! We have beaten Aberdeen. I don't care if it's on pens. I kind of do, but I don't. We've beaten Aberdeen. 2 points to the Blue Brazil. Get in. Oliver's had a good game as the deep line forward. I mean, Gasper came on and basically the only thing we saw was him scoring an absolute brilliant goal. That fills me with joy. Special win. What a start to our season. That is fantastic. We will be back with the final game of the Premier Sports Cup. Gasper scores on debut. I'm going to try and do some business. Honestly, don't know. I think that's brilliant. I can't believe we've got one over Aberdeen. We almost did it in regular time, and then to win it on pens puts us in a strong position. If we go back and just have a quick look at our group, the only other team to really fear is Partick Thistle, but if we can beat Arbroath and Elgin City, puts us in a good spot, and then I reckon we can get something against Partick Thistle. If we get something against Aberdeen, we just need to show up against Partick Thistle, which I think is not the next game, so it's our third game, so that's good. And we get a little bit of a rest in between 7 days. Yeah, that's probably where I want it. Probably the game, but I'll when we come back, we'll actually play Elgin City to see how we finish the group. So, yeah, I want to play Elgin City. It might be the only time we've seen them this year. Another thing, we did draw Hibs under-21s in the SPFL Trust Trophy first round, so that'll be good. Oh, and we start this season against Kelly Hearts. Fantastic. Last time we played them, they beat us 2-0. Thanks for joining me. do hit that subscribe button. I keep forgetting to say it at the start of the videos. Hit that subscribe button. Hopefully you're enjoying following the series. I'm having a lot of fun making it. We just beat Aberdeen. Us, Cowdenbeath, Blue Brazil. That's us. That's us. Brazilian box works, man. It absolutely works. I'll have to make a video about the Brazilian box and how I enjoy it and how we've set up and the squad building around it at some point. I will do that if enough people want it. Enjoy whatever your way do after this. Just enjoy life. Join me next time when we go beyond Blue Brazil.